Hello everybody and welcome back to another Matchbox Marks diecast restoration video. So on the roundabout today for this week's Resto, we have the Tyre fryer. And this is such a cool casting. I did one of these a while ago and I only did the metallic blue on it. I didn't do what I'm going to do on this one. So anyway, can you imagine being sitting in front of that big old Ford block? So it is a Ford. So let's see what we've got here. It looks like number 12 or 42 it looks like. Sometimes it's really hard to read these. Let's see here. And it looks like number 42. This one is definitely a sight for sore eyes. I'm going to do the best I can. So there we've got an emergency brake, shifter. It is a cool casting. But anyway, one of the early super fast models. So I'm going to get out the big book and see if we can track it down and see if there's any variations and whatnot. So stay tuned. Let's get crack-a-lackin'. Alright, so here's the Tyre fryer. And let's see if there's any variations. I already have the final product. I'm not going to shoot it because I shot this out of order. And I forgot to break out the big book. So anyway, here we go. So we have a light blue, mid blue, dark blue. And I think mine came out more of a mid to dark blue. So anyway, and look at that. One has an orange-yellow interior, yellow interior. So yeah, 6 variations. I guess it all depends on the paint batch. All right, let's press on with the next step. Stay tuned. All right, let's get the little Tyre fryer onto the maintenance floor. Hopefully this thing will be frying some tires soon. So we have one post. And I vaguely remember how I took this apart from my previous build. Oh, look at this. We have... what is this? Probably shouldn't be touching it with my hands. Oh, it looks like it's some kind of a tape or something. Alright, so here's that. So I remember having to take this off, the casting or the interior, and then just kind of gluing it. So let's see here. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off, and then I'm going to glue it back in because I really want to do this job right. Alright, so it should, in theory, just pop right out, right? Maybe? Oh, I need to make the hole a little bit bigger. Ooh. I'm watching the camera and not my drill. Alright, luckily if I make a mistake it'll be all covered up. There we go. Alright, so here's this. I'm stubborn here. There we go. Look at these tires. Man, those are some slickers. Okay, so now let's get this off. Oh, there we go. I forgot about this right there. So we'll do the same thing for this. Ooh. Alright, so I don't think that's enough. Normally I don't film this part, but you know what? Why not? Alright. That's being snarky. There we go. Alright, so here's the interior. Let's have a look-see. I think that's an emergency brake and a shifter. So this definitely is going to get cleaned up. Chassis, clean this up. I guess I have to glue that back in there. And I do remember this. Alright, so let me get the... There we go. So let me shine a little light in there. Alright. Almost. So they've got two plastic retainers in there. And let me see if I can pry this up. Ooh. I don't like hearing cracking. There we go. So this holds the engine on. Obviously when I put it on, I'll have to glue it. Alright. So there we have it. A tire fryer mess. So let's sort everything out and put it in the stripper, and then let's get this party started. Alright, stay tuned. Alright, so here's the tire fryer. Took the Scott Bright wheel and wire wheel, so cleaned it up pretty good. So hopefully my idea will work out. Alright, stay tuned. Alright, so here's the tire fryer with primer. So next I'm going to do a shot of chrome paint. So there's that. Here's the chassis. There it is. I love that Tamiya primer. Alright, stick around. Alright, so I'm getting ready to shoot the tire fryer with a little metallic blue. So I'm really anxious to see how this turns out. And I forgot to mention at the beginning of this video that PB, over at PB's Retro Restorations and fellow Dibs member, he actually takes the Molotov chrome pen and puts it through his airbrush, and he uses it that way too. So that's also a great way to get this effect. But if they got the spray paint, I'm going to try the spray paint. So anyway, alright. So let's see what I can come up with. Alright, stick around. Alright, I am getting ready to put this tire fryer together. So here's how the body turned out. Normally I don't do this till the final shot, but hey, why not? So I think it came out pretty good. So just did the primer and then the chrome paint and then the metallic paint. So anyway, very excited to put this back together and see what I have. Alright, stick around. Alright, before we take a look at the final reveal, let's see what I started with. Started with the tire fryer, and it's beat up. Alright, let's see where I ended up. Alright, it is time for the reveal for my tire fryer. So, let me know what you all think with the metallic and the chrome spray paint and everything. I don't know, it's still not metallic-y like it was originally off the showroom lot from the Lesney factory, so anyway, I'll take it. So, I did strip the engine with the oven cleaner and use my chrome paint on that. Clean the interior. There is a little, I think, pen ink on the seat, so I couldn't quite get it all out. And I did some Nuln oil on the tires instead of spray painting them. Bring out the shine. So anyway, there's the tire fryer. Let's see what's on the docket for next week. So next week is the old school bus. Now, if you remember, you've been with me for a while, I did school buses for my staff at my school that I work at, and I think I did about 40 school buses over a course of about 3 or 4 months. So this one is not going to be a school bus. This is going to be something else. I stumbled upon it on Google Images. There is another variation of this. So don't cheat. Don't look it up. You'll find out next week. Alright, bring the tire fryer back up for one final spin. So I want to thank you for watching. Obviously, I want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time to watch my videos. I appreciate it. And on that note, I'll catch you on the next casting, I guess, or next video. Alright, see you soon.
That's all, folks.